Okay, so we're back in the garden now downstairs, and we're going to pick some lemons from the lemon tree here. And from here, there's lots of lemons. And then we're also going to pick some limes off the lime tree. There's a heap of limes on there. And we'll take them down to our share table in our garden day tonight. So we've got some limes and lemons from our tree. Now we're going to pick a few chilies. Oops, come off. See those there? Beautiful chilies. Smells amazing. Beautiful thyme. Okay. That. I think you know what I'm doing here. Look at all these jalapeños everywhere. So I'll pick a pile of jalapeños. Thought we could use a bit of spring onion in our dips. Got a couple of these. And some rocket. Some sweet basil. Beautiful sweet basil. A few branches of those. And we'll get some parsley as well. That's a nice. Okay, so here we have all of our bits and bobs that we've just picked out of the garden. I'm just going to give them a good wash now, and we'll put them all on the board, put it all together and see what we've got to come up with. Hello, how are you going? Hello again. Okay, so we've got all of our ingredients here we've just picked from the garden. Our jalapeno, we just washed everything, everything's ready to go. Our rocket, our thyme, marjoram, we've got some mint there which we're going to cut up for one of our dips. We've got some sweet potato that we've mashed up there, so it's going to be the base of one of our dips. One thing I did want to point out too is we've just picked a heap of pawpaws for our share table tomorrow. So that one, we've just got to pick them when they just start getting a bit of colour, otherwise the animals beat us to them. So they'll ripen on the bench, so we'll just pick them like that in a couple of days. That'll be perfectly ready to eat. So they'll go out on the share table tomorrow at our function. The first dip we're going to do is we've made before, so on this in this series. So we're just going to do a quick avocado dip. So I won't talk about it too much. We've got our avocados here. We picked from the farm the other day from a tree. Beautiful. They've been on the bench for about a week, so they've ripened up perfectly. So they look lovely. So we're just going to put the avocados in. We've got a couple of chilies we just picked from the garden before. We're going to throw those in for a little bit of heat. We'll take the seeds out. And then we're also going to throw some parsley in that, and of course some of our Greek yogurt as well, just to make it a bit creamy and a bit fresher. And then some lime juice just to hold the avocados so they don't go brown. So I'm just going to quickly throw all that together. So here we have our avocado, still mashed up, with our lime juice already in there. We're going to go in with a bit of salt, and then a bit of pepper. You need to make sure you have some sort of acid in there, whether it's a vinegar or something, or a lemon or a lime like we've used here, just to stop your avocado going brown. Same with apple or any other soft fruit that you use. Okay, so here we have our herbs. We've got our chili, our parsley, a little bit of basil and a little bit of thyme. And there we go. That's going in. Just a big spoon of that. Beautiful. That just gives it a bit more richness and a bit more texture, a bit of a different texture rather than just straight. First one done. There we go, that's our first one. Done. Okay, I'll put him near up here with the flatbreads. Okay, so next one. we've got already mashed up our sweet potato. There it is, already mashed. It's actually got onion in it, a bit of butter, and it's also got some cream in it that we made. So we've made this sweet potato mash, looking beautiful. I just need a bit more texture. It needs to be a bit more runny to go when we put it on the bread. So here we are with all of our ingredients for our sweet potato dip. So we're going to put a bit of turmeric in there. So turmeric, just about 1/4 of a teaspoon, not too much because it's a very earthy flavour, very strong flavour. Very good for you, turmeric. You should have some every day and you will be buzzing with your life. Got some green jalapeños here, we're just going to chop them up. So they're like they're more like a capsicum, these ones, they're not very hot. We picked these in the garden this morning. Just going to cut them. This from the turmeric and the sweetness from the sweet potato. So that goes in. I'm just going to pick a few mint leaves here. Grab a few of our mint leaves that we got from the garden earlier. We're going to throw a few of those down and just roughly chop them. Quick taste. That's absolutely beautiful. Something else. You can either put the cheese through it. This is just grated cheddar cheese that we just grated up, or we can actually put it through it and it'll give it flavour. Oh, there's a lovely bite. That's beautiful. Or we could lay it on top and then put some parsley on top so when people put their bread into it, it's actually, so we could do either. Let's put it through it so that'll add a nice texture, another beautiful richness as well. So in goes about, probably jalapeno and turmeric dip. We're going to do rocket. So we're going to use this rocket we picked from the garden. We're going to wilt it down and we're going to do a whole heap of jalapenos and we're going to put them through a food processor and we're going to make that with a few of our herbs from the garden as well, so some freshness, so a bit of sweet basil in there too, and also some thyme and parsley just to make it really flavoursome kind of mixture. A bit of olive oil, a bit of salt and pepper. So we've cut up about 10 jalapenos and taken the seeds out. So we're going to whack them in there. We've also got our herbs ready here, so we've got sweet basil, a bit of thyme, a bit of marjoram. And then last but not least, we've got here the rocket that we've just wilted down, you see there. So with some garlic, so probably a tablespoon of garlic in there, so a fair bit of garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to whisk that in through as well and try and get that into a lovely, beautiful palm sugar. We're going to put a bit of palm sugar in there as well, bring that sweetness up. So we'll just grate some there. You can see the texture of that, it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be an amazing, amazing dip. Sweet, spicy, capsicum-y, very herby. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there we have it, our flatbreads and our 3 beautiful homemade dips, all made from ingredients virtually out of the garden ourselves. So we have our sweet potato turmeric dip, we have our rocket, garlic rocket and jalapeno dip. It's beautiful, amazing flavour. And we have our avocado dip. So Until tomorrow to our function. We've got our plate to take.